My name is Fahmy. So I'm from YouthCO, and we are known as the HIV and Hep C Society. Before I begin, I would just like to share this photo that we have. This is a photo from Pride 2015. This was 2 months into me volunteering with YouthCO. If you can see at the bottom there's a condom demonstrator ring toss, and if you don't have a condom demonstrator ring toss, it's sexual health well-being booth. It's not a sexual well-being booth. It was a very fun day for me. I spent the entire day at the booth chatting and talking to people the entire day about YouthCO, what we do, everything that's relevant. The most memorable thing that happened to me during that day was I had 4 teenage girls between the ages of 14 and 15 coming up talking to me. We spent about half an hour chatting, and the conversation started because they saw a booklet on the table. The booklet was about BDSM. We usually have that. We have a lot of sexual health knowledge all around the booth that we usually have when we're doing outreach. And we spent about half an hour chatting about YouthCO. We chatted a little bit about school, but we chatted a lot more about sexual health. And what was memorable about that was right as they were leaving, all 4 of them turned to me and said to me, "It is so great to be able to chat with somebody who's not judging us for our questions." This reminded me, and it made me realize how important the work that we were doing. Because, let's be honest, how shit was our sexual health workshop in high school?
Yeah.
I had a very, very terrible experience. It was basically condoms, pregnancy, condoms, pregnancy. That was it. No mention of anything else, and that was all that we were taught about. I only learned about half the stuff that I learned at YouthCO when I joined YouthCO. So that's what we are at YouthCO. Yes, we run a lot of sexual health workshops around the city. We talk about HIV 101, we talk about Hep C 101, we do sexual well-being workshops, but we're a bit more than that. What we are at YouthCO is we try to do this in a very anti-oppressive way. We try to do it in a very sex-positive way. We try to do it in an innovative way, an inclusive way. Chuck's I hear a word in Squamish language that means generosity. And the last thing that we try to do, because we're YouthCO, we're very youth-driven. And let me tell you, youth get a lot of shit done. In 2016, it was a shit year generally for the internet, agreed on that one. But for us, it wasn't too bad. In 2016, we managed to get about just under 7,000 youth engaged in workshops all throughout the Lower Mainland. We had 36 winter camp attendees under the name of Camp Moomba, which is a camp that's run twice a year for kids who are living with HIV or have a relative living with HIV. We visited 16 communities throughout BZ through our Youth NOAS program, which is a program that's run by First Nation youth and for First Nation youth. We had 22 sexual well-being workshops, and we also connected with over 250 service providers to make sure that the service providers who work with youth know how to talk to youth. How did we do this? Let me tell you, it wasn't me. We are an organization that there's about 8 people in the workshops. That's it. We have 8 people working in the office, and that's about it right now. I'm one of the 8 people. But besides the workshop, we host events all throughout in the office space. We have game nights. We go to outreach and all that. And the way that we did that last year was because we collectively had over 2,500 volunteer hours dedicated to helping us become a better organization. And that was a huge thing for us. We're slowly growing as an organization. We've been running since 1994, but not a lot of people know about us personally. We have people come and go at YouthCO because we are youth, so youth grow up. But support for us stays with us forever, and that's the kind of importance that we need to help, because that's what makes our organization able to do what we are doing right now. So if you're a person that believes that youth deserve a youth-led education, an innovative education, and also an inclusive education, come chat with me afterwards. Thank you.